Hello, everyone. A very good evening to all of you. Welcome to Season of Agents, a virtual event dedicated to exploring the dynamic world of intelligent agents, automation, and the future of AI powered productivity. Today, we are delighted to welcome Mr. Akash Sir, who is an associate software engineer at Tory Harris Integration Solutions and who will be taking us on this journey of AI agents. So, without any further ado, giving the stage to Akash sir for taking us on this knowledgeable journey. Yeah.
Yeah, hi Sudhanshu. Thank you for welcoming me. So, hi guys, I'm Aakash. So, let me present my screen. Is my screen is visible, Sudhanshu?
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Yeah. Okay. So, hi everyone. Those who are in the live and those who are going to watch in the future. So, so today we are going to see about building an AI agent with Microsoft Azure. Uh, So, one quick intro about me. I work as an AI developer in R&D department in one of the tech company in Bangalore called Toriaris Integration Solution. Mm, Actually, I'm a global speaker in the sense I was speaking in many events Microsoft Global AI and Developer Summit. All the event I was spoken. So this is my LinkedIn QR. If you want to connect with me, you can scan it and connect it. So this is the quick intro about me. Okay, if you want more about it, you can DM me in the LinkedIn. I can, if you have any doubt, I can clarify it. So let's dive into the session. This is the agenda. So first we are going to see about the intro of AI agent, and second the AI agent use cases, and the third is when to use AI agent, because everyone is using for each and everything they are using AI agent. So we need to know when to use AI agent and what are the agentic frameworks in the market, and intro to Azure AI agent services, and Azure AI Foundry overview, and finally the demo. So, so yeah, first, what is AI agent? So basically, it's a buzzword for the past 2 to 3 months, right? 2 to 3 decades of month. Yeah, everyone is speaking about AI agent, AI agent. So generally, AI agent is nothing but it's an software, or so it's just generally a software that that do the task automatically using LLM, using AI. So that's in simple, that's the AI agent. See, the main key characteristics is it's autonomous and it's goal oriented. The what are the things you specified, it will only do those things, and context awareness and interactive and composable. So these are the main key characteristics of AI agent. Let me give some examples. So for example, this is ChatGPT, you might know. So generally, if I ask question, the input prompt just process to the LLM and gets the output. So here I have asked to draft an email. The input prompt is generated and output is generated. So, for example, if I ask what is my next coffee chat, it doesn't say, right? It doesn't have access to the tool or my calendar. So it says I don't have access to your calendar. So this is the key traits of LLM. LLM is in the sense LLM is just nothing but it's an all the past data has been trained, and only if you're able to it's only able to generate the based on the training data. If you're only able to ask question related to that data, it will give the answer. If you ask anything new, it won't able to give it. This is the key traits of LLM. So to overcome this, there is an tool calling. They have introduced tool calling in the sense, since I asked about my booking, right, my calendar. So here I gave access to my Google Calendar and a weather API. These are the two tools connected to the LLM. So next, if I ask question related to my schedule or my Google Calendar, it will go through my calendar, it will check it and return the answer. Similarly, if I ask any question related to my weather API, what is the weather tomorrow, or does it going to rain tomorrow, it will check in weather API, and through LLM it will process and return it. Here these things are additional, like LLM text is optional. This is how the tool calling works. Input, The tool, it will call the tool, LLM knows which tool it should call, and it will sends the output. This framework, we call it as React framework. React is nothing but reasoning plus act. It will, the LLM will first reason and then it will act. Reasoning in the sense it will reason like which tool it should call, and based on that it will act it. So this is one of the important framework used in agentic thing, React framework. You can search it in Google, you can get more resource in this. And this is the overview. See, for example, here I'm giving LLM AI workflow, AI agent. I'm giving the goal. Its LLM is thinking, it's actually reasoning step 1, step 2, step 3, and then based on the available tool, that means the tool which you give access to the LLM, it's using those tool, and think about like based on the user query which tool should I call, and then it will iterate it. And iterate in the sense like for example, if the output is not satisfied, again it will send it back. The whole flow will again, it will happen again. So it will iterate, and overall at last we will get the output. This is how the AI agent works. The input, reason, based on the available tool it will think which tool it should use based on the user query, it will process, and it will sends back the output. So this is how AI agent works. Next, AI agent use cases. I think mostly most of the day-to-day life we are using AI agent. One thing is customer support agent. Now the most of the telecommunication industry is evolving with AI agent. Most of the employees has been replaced with AI agent. Even if you call someone now, the AI is answering and responding to you. So mostly in this industry, the AI agent is replacing. Next is coding AI assistant agent. ChatGPT, Claude, as evolving of those things. Since in next few decades of year, we software engineers, they are saying the software engineers is going to replace by AI, because it able to generate some tools like Lovable or Bolt not new. It's generating the whole website with help of these things. So coding assistant is one of the important application of AI agent. Next is planning agent. Planning agent in the sense like if you think if you want to go to a trip in Europe, okay, so you ask AI agent to book the flight on this specific date, and after you landing in the Europe, you need to book some hotels. So the AI, if you even if you ask that those things to LLM like agent, the agent will book the, it will book the flight, and then it will book the hotel also in the Europe. So this kind of things also we can able to achieve with the help of AI agent. So these are the few use cases. And even Siri, and if you think many AI application is done, even Microsoft has released many AI agent like Autogen, semantic kernel, all those things we'll see later. So when to use AI agent? This is the important question. Like since everyone is using AI agent for all the things, even some basic application, we are using like it's since it's a buzzword. So people are thinking if you use AI agent, it will be good to our product. So it doesn't. But it doesn't. It does not work on that way. For example, for autonomous and when the application is need to be autonomy and decision making, at that time we can use AI agent, because if you use on that similar use case, it will be useful for you as well as for the customer or user that is using your product. So for example, if you take autonomous vehicle and robotic system, there should be some AI agent need to be involved. And multi-agent collaboration in the sense I said in the planning agent, right? When once you ask the agent to book the hotel in the Europe, it will book the flight ticket, and then as well as it will book the hotel room in the Europe. So this is multi-agent collaboration. This is example of those things. And interactive and goal oriented is that virtual assistant, Siri, Alexa, or Google Gemini, all those things is kind of virtual assistant which uses AI agent. These are the important agentic framework that is used in the industry. So this Azure AI, first thing is Azure AI agent service, which is we are going to see now. So this Azure AI agent services is an enterprise grade AI agent on Azure. Since linked with Azure and provided by Azure, so we don't want to consider about maintaining the infrastructure and storage. Everything has been maintained by Azure itself. One thing is that we can only able to do the single agent system. Multi agent orchestration we can't able to till now. As of now, the till update multi agent we can't able to do it. Single agent we can do it using Azure agent services. And next is LangChain. So LangChain is one of the important framework for for Java, Spring Boot, and for Python Fast API. Similarly, for if you want to develop any LLM application, we can use LangChain. Most of the companies are using LangChain to build a AI application. And next is semantic kernel. This semantic kernel and the next is autogen, both are released by Microsoft. It's one of the important framework used by most of the companies in India as well as in some other country. The semantic kernel is, since it's a lightweight LLM agent, main important thing it's a lightweight, and next thing is it has many plugins, so it will be easy for you to connect with many tools. So it makes it's developer friendly, and it's the work, it makes the works of the developer so easy. And next thing we can able to do multi-agent orchestration in semantic kernel, and mainly important thing is production ready. We can develop application using semantic kernel, and we can deploy it, and we can use it in the production also. So this is semantic kernel. In continuing to it, it's an autogen is, it's also a multi-agent conversational system, same and semantic kernel, but this autogen is suitable for POCs or MEP. It's not production ready. So even if you build an application with autogen, we need to convert it into semantic kernel LLM framework, and then only if we can able to deploy it. We can't able to directly deploy the application which is built on autogen. And this is the disadvantage of autogen. But for MEP and POC, we can build the AI agent so quickly with the help of this autogen. And next is screw AI. Screw AI is like a kind of a crew thing, like all the agent will act round robin thing. It will act as a crew and decide what need to done. So it's simply a task oriented agent collaboration. So all the agent will act as a group, and it will decide what need to be done future or based on the user query. And LangGraph is similar to the LangChain only. Actually LangChain has developed this LangGraph. This how this works is it works as an decision making branching logic, in the sense it has an each node. Each node will consider as an one agent. So if we give some input, the node will decide it should passes to it should call which node, which agent next. So based on that tree structure, it will work. So each node it will consider as one agent. So these are the framework which have been using frequently by most of the companies in our real time. If you want, you can go through it in Google. Next is as we are going to see about Azure AI agent services, we'll deep dive into it. So as I said, it's an enterprise graded AI agent service provided by the Azure Microsoft. So it's fully managed by them itself. You don't want to take care of infrastructure, computing, storage, all those things. All those things has been taken care by completely by Microsoft. You just need to find your use case and deploy your AI agent with the help of Azure. And the main important key capability is three things. One is automatic tool calling and securely manage data on out of box tool. So automatic tool call, in the sense we can able to as I said, no, before example, before previous PPT, we have attached some tools like Google Calendar or web API to LLM. So that tool, if you integrate manually, it will take time, and there is a lot of code behind those things. But Azure makes gives that easy in that. So with help of those things, we can able to easily attach the tool to your AI agent. Next is securely manage data. This is important thing, since Azure is used by most of the company in the world. So it is the data which we are providing to the LLM or providing to the agent is so secured. And next is out of the box tool thinking. Out of the box not thinking, sorry, the out of the box tool, it's an inbuilt tool, same as automatic tool calling, but the feature is that the Bing and the what are the product developed by Microsoft itself, they are built in that Azure. So for example, if you want to call Bing or Azure AI search or Azure function, it's very easy to integrate these things with the LLM to your agent. So if you think, if you want to, for example, you are building one AI agent. So in that AI agent, if you want to attach search API or some search thing you want to do, if you do it manually, it will take a lot of code. But through this out of box tools, we can easily integrate this Bing search or Azure AI search through your AI agent. So this makes Azure AI agent services more easily and capable for every developers. So Azure AI Foundry overview. Uh, if you want to use Azure AI agent services, you need to use Azure AI Foundry. So Azure AI Foundry is nothing but before actually Azure AI Foundry was released in November 2024. Before Azure AI Foundry, there was Azure OpenAI services. Only through that we are able to deploy the AI agent. So for that we need to create Azure OpenAI resources and LLM application, and then invoke those things into Azure AI, Open AI. It's a lot more thing. Then they came up with this Azure AI Foundry. So it's provide a uniform platform for all the enterprises AI application, where so all the AI development or AI features provided by the Microsoft are we can able to find it in Azure AI Foundry. It's kind of one stop solution in all the AI application, AI features released by Microsoft Azure. We can able to find it in Azure AI Foundry. So you can able to build a generative AI application, and you can able to explore, build, test, deploy all the cutting edge AI tools and ML models, and grounding data. All those things you can able to do it in Azure AI Foundry. And even you can collaborate with the team for full life cycle of application development. All those things can you can able to do it in Azure AI Foundry. So we will deep dive into the thing demo. Yeah. So yeah. Second. Yeah. So this is Azure AI Foundry. This is Azure portal. So you can able to see all the resources provided by the Azure. Here Azure AI Foundry is there. Just click it. This is the Azure AI Foundry. Here able to you can able to create a hub. You can able to deploy your agent. You can use you can deploy your LLM model and the grounding data. All those things are able to achieve it here. So first we want to do is we want to create an AI hub. So these are the existing hub I have created. If you want to create new one, click create a hub, and select your resource group, give some name, next storage, let it be the default storage, and allow all the inbound access, outbound access, let us set it to public. These things be the default, don't change anything. Let's storage account can be the credential based access itself. Next is tag, let it be null, and just review it. It will validate the final validation that all the things has been correctly given, and then once it's done we can able to create a hub. It's initializing the deployment. It will take some time to deploy it. Once it get deployed we can further able to create projects. The flow will be like first we need to create a hub. From the hub we need to deploy the hub. From the deployed hub we will launch the AI Foundry. Once the AI Foundry is launched we can create a new project in the management center. Once we create the new project we can able to deploy. We need to deploy the model, which model we need to use it. Once the model is deployed we can use that model to build the AI agents. This is how the flow get works. Since this deployment is in the progress, I'm using this resource group RG hub. So it's validating all the things, storage, key wallet, all those things. It's taking some time. So once it get deployed, we can able to launch the Azure Foundry, and from the Azure Foundry we can create a project and create it. I think it's done. Yeah, it's done. Good, great. So deployment is complete. You just click on this go to resource. Here able to see all the resource group location, which location you have been deployed, and the subscription, key wallet, all those things you're able to view it. And here you need to click the Azure AI Foundry. It will launch Azure AI Foundry there. Yeah. So this is the Azure AI Foundry. Like we are now AR in the management center. You are able to see all the resources available and the quota limited to you, like which quota you are using based on subscription and overview. Models endpoint. Currently we don't have any model. We need to deploy it. I'll show you how. So currently we don't have any model, so it's showing empty. Connected resource and the compute power. It's storing all those things. So first click new project. Let the project name be default. This is the project hub which we created. So it's selected Azure demo, created. Sorry guys, normally it don't take this much time. So before that, let it get created. I want to show you one thing. Microsoft. Sorry, not this thing. Yeah, this thing. So here you can able to, this is the full documentation of Azure OpenAI documentation. So here you can see all those things, like what are the model, even models available, how to use those things. So you can visit this page. You will get an overview of, see here you can able to see 4o mini, all those models. When like what is the maximum request, like maximum token you can able to send data, the training data up to date. See, since this model is up to date of May 31 2024, and even the region availability, which region this model is available, all those things you can able to see it. See here, see if you go with 4o mini, it's not available in Australia East. It's available in US East US 2 only. It's not available, and it's available in Sweden Central. So GPT-4.1 is mostly available in most of the region, and 4 O3 mini also is available in all the region. We are using East US 2, so we can able to use some specific models only, like 401, 40 mini, all those things. So before using, just go through this documentation. You will get an overview of what is that. Then based on that, you can select your models, which model you need to use for your project. So here you can see that open a endpoint. So all those things, hence our project has been created. So click on agent, select the OpenAI services. This is one we created now. Let's go. As I said, we did not deploy any model, so it's asking us to deploy a model. Here you can able to see all the model name, right? 41, 4, GPT 4.1, 4.1 mini, all the model, even the DeepSeek, Mistral, Llama, all the model is there. So if you want to deploy any model, just select it and give confirm. I will show just, I will go with 4o mini. Click it, just give confirm. It will deploy it. I don't want to do it again because I have some resource constraint. I don't want to waste my resource. I already deployed it. Once you get deployed, model get deployed, you can create new agent. Since here I already deployed the model, so I will use those things itself. See here I already deployed the GPT 4o mini. So once you deploy the model, you will be navigated to this page. But in your case, you won't able to see any agent because you have not created it. So for that, just create new agent, and it will automatically select the model which you used for deployed. These are used for GPT-4o mini. I used an agent name. What name you want, you can give it based on your application. And here instruction you need to give, because each agent perform each specific task, right? So you need to give instruction what specifically your agent need to do. And these are the tools I talks about: knowledge and action. Knowledge is nothing but it act as an storage kind of rag mean in the sense like retrieval augmented generation. So if you upload any document and LLM will remember the document, it will like it do some backend process, it will convert the document into vectors and embeddings and store it in the vector store. And if you ask any questions related to that document, it will go to this knowledge base and search it and it will fetch it. And this thing is action is the tool call. Here able to access all the tools. See code interpreter, OpenAPI 3.5 tool is there, Azure logic apps is there. All those things we can able to add it here. So if I add some knowledge base, just go click it here. All things this vector will be created automatically. Select a folder. Just I'm simply uploading sample employee handbook. Just upload and save it. It will get uploaded. So before that, I will show you this thing. This is the sample employee handbook I used. This is some dummy one. So whatever questions I ask related to this document, the AI agent can able to answer it. So I don't want to use this thing. I already created here this handbook. See, I used same agent name. I edited to handbook. I used 4o mini. Instruction I have given as you are a helpful assistant who does the document search and provide the concise output. Same document I uploaded here. That's it. It's get auto saved. Just go to playground. We have created agent there. To use agent, you need to come to this playground. Here we have many options like based on application you can use it: video play, audio play, image play, all those things. We are just going to play with some agents. So just click that. Here it will drop down all the agent I have created. So now I recently created this thing which was I created, but it's not, I not created it, like still I have not given any instruction. This is what we are going to use it: handbook. So select that agent. You can able to see all the details related to those agent. Some same employee handbook I uploaded, and I have not used any actions here. So if I ask related to, for example, mm, yeah, let's ask about um, sick leave, vacation. Okay, overtime. Yeah, let's ask about overtime because it's very important. It's started a process. So it will first review it. It will first reason it. Okay, user ask about overthink, overtiming. So it just goes users of the knowledge base. It will check in that file. Is there anything about the overtime, and it will get the response based on the file. So you're able to see it. It is the details about overtime, eligibility, authorization, overtime definition, rate, payment timing, all those things have been fetched from the file which I uploaded. Even you are able to see the metadata, like from which file, source file, from where it has been fetched. See this thing, all those things were able to see it. So this is how the basic AI agent works. Let me give an example of one more agent. I have uploaded it. This shop item detail. This agent, instead of knowledge base, here I have used action. Let me show first step by step. This is the agent name. Same model I'm using, GPT-4 Mini. And the instruction is you are a helpful assistant who does the analysis from document. Document in the sense which what I uploaded. Here the action. See the action is here I have uploaded on Excel. So this is the Excel I uploaded. You can able to view it here. So this is dummy data I have created. So if you ask questions, any questions related to this Excel, it will comes and use this Excel as a tool and responses back. So now you may get confused, like both things are same, right? What's the difference between the knowledge base? It act as a rack, it act as a storage. You can only able to give some file to the knowledge base, but here it's not. Even you can see all this file it will support. Even you can give this Excel, even you can give some code file, and you can ask question related to the JSON, PDF, PHP, PPT, zip file. All those things we can able to access through this action thing. So I uploaded the Excel. Mm, yeah, okay. Now let's ask question. Overall laptop details from the category and price. It should work. See, it's looking for the reference, the core interpreter. Core interpreter in the sense the file which I uploaded. It's processing. Okay. The workload sheet available. Name the sheet one is read example. Okay, sorry. I think the rate has been limit. The rate limit has been exceeded because there will be like per minute you need to able to give request to this much tokens only. Since the file is seems to be large, there is some issue with it. Let me try after minutes. If it doesn't work, let's see. So but this is how the basic agent works. So for example, even if I to see the tokens, input token is here 17,000 and output token is 225. If you see the view run info, you can able to see it. All the metadata has been used. See the this is the input which I given. Get me the detail about the overtime, and here is the output and the evaluation. What is the equality completed? How much? What's the score of this explanation? All those things able to metrics. All those things you can able to evaluate through the session. And this is the metadata. You can able to see the mind map kind of thing. How the whole flow got worked. Let me try this again. If it doesn't works, let don't want to waste our time. I think it's not working. It's an AI agent. No, it might also be wrong sometimes. Same thing. Okay, sorry guys, I say something issue due to time constraint. I can't able to debug it. So generally it works. So if you give ask that question, it will use this file and check what are the laptop, how many laptops available and amount, what are the supplier name, quantity, and it will overall add it and gives the output. There is some issue with that rate limit. I need to check it out. So but this knowledge work, right? This is how the basic AI agent we will able to create an AI agent with help of Microsoft Azure. You can just go through it. There is many things, the model catalog. See all the models which is available, you can find it out here. You can even search and check it out. The playground and the AI services and template. There is some pre-built template. You can use these templates, CSC multi-agent workflow automation. You can use this pre-built template and you can able to build the application. And fine tuning in the sense like there'll be some set of standard, what the data you are expecting. So you need to pass those data in prior and ask the LLM to get the generate the output same as those data which you are giving. So that's called as fine tuning. So you can even trace, monitoring, all those things are able to do in this portal. Evaluation, guardrail control is nothing but like if you want to control your agent or restrict your agent to do not do some kind of activities, like if users asking about so violent question, don't answer is. So those kind of fencing or prevention we can able to use with the help of this guardrail. Scholar governance model endpoint. Here you can go to the model endpoint and check the what are the model you deployed, and you can edit it. Can check all those details, the what the model you deployed and the API key for your model. Even you can use this API key into your project. See here is the code how to use those things. See the endpoint and the API key which you will get it from here. Install dependency. Here is the set of thing. You can able to use this template and build some AI agents with the help of Azure. So this is what the AI agent, Azure AI Foundry looks, and we can easily build our AI agent with the help of Microsoft Azure. If you think, if you code these things, definitely it will take a lot more time, and it will take many lines of code. But we even with the help of this Azure AI Foundry, within some simple clicks, we have built on AI agents. So yeah, so this is about the session. So yeah, guys, thank you. Hello, Sudhanshu.
Yeah, thank you, Akash sir, for your insightful session
Yeah,
today.
thank you,
And
Sudhanshu.
thanks to all the attendees and the viewers also who joined us for this exciting season of Agents session. So I hope that you all had a wonderful and insightful session. Now it's your time to discover, build, and shape the future together. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you, Akash sir, for the session.
Thank you, Sudhanshu, and thank you everyone, and thank you Microsoft Azure for team for providing me this opportunity, and thank you for the whole team who are organizing this. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Bye bye.